Hi, this is Dale Janota with School Board Support Services. I'm an old duffer, 70 years old, analyzing teacher salary schedules and have this urgency to feel productive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how your 2019-20 teacher salary and benefits compared within your county in Ventura County. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to not only look at salaries, I'm going to look at benefits, I'm going to look at it on a per diem basis, and then also we're going to look at it based on student teacher ratio, which is going to be kind of an eye opener to you. First of all, let me tell you what I do here. I've been doing this since 1984. And I do what I call a 26-year earning power approach to teacher salary schedules, where I start a teacher at your BA plus 30 units, walk them through your schedule for a period of 26 years, defining the value of your structure with one number over a 26-year period. It's kind of a good way of looking at things in the long range. And I use 26 years because the average number of years of service current retirees have that are drawing off a retirement system is 26 years. Okay, there you can see the county average. Now, as you saw, I loaded in your county districts. There's 917 schools at your disposal in this report. So I don't tell you what your group is, but I thought I should first let you see how you did countywide. And I'm going to highlight Fillmore. I don't know why, just pick a district here. And we'll see how they turned out, and I'm going to show you yours numbers too here, so just be patient. Okay, Fillmore, earning power, $2,014,594. Structurally, your salary schedule was $47,000 below the county average, 2.4% below average, and your structure ranked 14th in the county. Your BA 30 starting salary, $1,500 below, 3% below, and you rank 14th in the county. Now I'm going to just go down here so you can look to see where you're at. I used 2019-20 data. I think I'm the only one that has that. I like to be ahead of the game here. If you're not settled yet, I put in your most current data and it's footnoted accordingly. So here you got an idea of how you're looking at, you can look at your districts here. You can see the Oxnard High School on salary is number 1. Number 2 is right there. Okay. So anyway, let's continue on. I'm going to go back up to Fillmore County, or Fillmore School District, I'm sorry, and see how they did on the other points here. Okay, their BA 30 starting salary was a little below average, 3% below, and they rank 14th. Then I isolate the biggest number with the BA 45. The reason I pick that number is nationally, BA 45 tends to be the highest a teacher can go without a master's degree. Not true in California, but it's a nice benchmark. And then if I do this in more states than California, so sometimes I need to have something that has an objective benchmark. You can see there they're 939 above, 1% above, and they ranked 8th. Top salary. Now, when I say top salary, I'm taking the highest salary on your schedule, unless you go on forever, because there are schools that have 40 steps on their schedule. So I'll just stop it at step 26 and footnote it accordingly. I include the master's degree there. I also include the master's degree beginning the 9th year in my computation of my earning power. Okay, you can see right there, they're a little below average, 3% below, and they rank 15th. Now, this is salary only. Let's take a look at the benefits. Okay, I have a benefit comparison here, so you can see what the benefit contribution is for each district in the county, what the averages are for single and family. Some deal with the composite rate, some have a tier rate. So what I do is I take the benefits, I added it to your salary schedule, and did it all over again. And I do it two ways. I do it with salary and family insurance and salary and single. I like to emphasize the family because that tends to be, well, most people are married at one point in time, even if it's only temporary. So you can see Fillmore moved up a little bit. They ranked 12th when I did salary and benefits. Their BA 30 with family benefits, they're close to average in the county. They rank 9th. Highest with the BA 45, there they are. They rank 9th. Okay, highest on the schedule with the master's stipend, they were 2,100 below, 1.9% below, and they ranked 13th. Okay, and then I do it also based on single. I don't think I really need to go over with this because it's the same idea. I think you're getting the gist of what we're doing here. And then on the benefit comparison, you can see what everybody pays for insurance. Also the number of days and the student-teacher ratio. Now, looking at student-teacher ratio is going to be an eye-opener when you see that right there. And then in their case, I stop at the 26 salary because they go beyond, they go further than they always. Look at this one right here. That's Mesa Elementary. I'm still using old data there. I'm going to show you how you can deal with this if you want to make a proposal. And that will come at the end here. Okay, then I do it on a per diem basis. Now, this used to be a big issue when you were dealing with furlough days. If you go back over here, there isn't that much difference in days right now. It's the 186, 180. They got a couple that are 182. So it can be significant, but not that significant. Where the significance comes into play is when I do it based on student-teacher ratio. Another way of looking at it is I'm looking at salary costs per student. Now, when I'm going to go over there, this is still on a per diem basis here. Salary and family, salary and single. It's pretty close to the other one here. But when I do it based on student-teacher ratio, all of a sudden Fillmore is above average when I look at salary. See that? Briggs, number one when I look at it. Probably the easiest place to relate to it is when I look at the BA 30. When I look at the BA 30, this would be the cost for a beginning teacher with the BA 30 on a per student basis. There's quite a range here. When you look at student-teacher ratio, you get different numbers. Okay? You look at that there. Okay, and then I do it again with benefits. Okay, you can see that there's 7th over there, BA 45. So when I look at their overall salary schedule based on a student-teacher ratio basis, it's a lot different. So if we keep going here, okay, I do it with salary and family insurance. They ranked 8th. Okay, then it's also done on single insurance. So if I take a look at the base pay equivalent, they rank 7th on a per student basis. So you get different numbers when you look at it on a per student basis, which I think is highly significant when you think about bargaining. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you what you can do with this. You're not limited to just looking at data here. You can also play with it. I'm going to look at this one right here. This is Mesa Elementary. They're not settled yet. So I'm going to show you what to do here. It's pretty simple. I like to make a one-page manual, because, it's a lot easier here. So all I'm going to have to do is to put over here, stick in the code number now is Mesa Elementary. I automatically loads in their salary schedule. Okay, now I can play with it. Let's say they're offering 2.5%. And let's say they're going to change the insurance for family to be $950 for family per month, $950 for single. Everything has changed. Now you can see how Mesa compares based on what they're looking at. So this is how they would look if I looked at it based on a proposal. We're just looking to see where we're at. Changes everything for you. I'm not an advocate. I just like to make sure you have good, clean data when you're looking at salaries and benefits. Okay, and then if I keep going to the right here, you'll see it change the benefits for them. I'm just putting a proposal. And then you can see the student-teacher ratio there. And there we go, checking out proposal. As I go to the right, it's on a per diem basis. And then it's also done based on the student enrollment. All of a sudden, they're looking closer. They're 2.8% on cost per student, below the average here. So if I do salary and benefits, you can see where they're at. Salary and single insurance, you can see where they're at. So you can put in anything here you want. Okay, and then going back to over here, you, like I said, you have access to 917 schools. You can put in any schools in here you want. You're not just limited to your county. You can look at the whole state. I'm going to go over here and show you something that you might be interested in. See how you're compared with the state of California. Okay, so you can see there's your earning power on the average. I'm going to go over here and see how you compare to California average. Okay, you're paid better than the state average. You're about 3% above average when I look at the entire state of California. A lot of districts. This took me some time to do. Again, this is 2019-20 data. And since there's still about 240 schools that are not settled yet for this year. So anyway, I do charge for this. The cost of this whole template is $595. You get this, and the urgency of paying is not urgent. You can wait till we find our new normal. New normal might be September. Who knows when it's going to happen. I'm not in a rush, but sometimes it's good to get ahead of the game. And then also you'll be receiving updates between now and October, because it's no fault of your own that the other ones aren't settled yet. So I send periodic updates for you so you know exactly where you're at. If perchance you have somebody that just settled and I don't know it yet, you just let me know. I'll do it right away. There's the name of my firm. There's my name. There's my email address. There's my website. And there's my phone. I do normally answer my phone. I'm on call 23 hours a day. So if you ever have any questions, you can call me, except for that 1 hour when I'm not available. You know when that's going to be. So anyway, hope you liked the presentation here. I enjoy doing this. Like I said, I've been around for a while. I've been doing this for years, and I received tremendously a lot of thank yous. And boy, that feels good. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I look forward to hearing from you. My name is Dale. I also go by the Wyoming Pollock, and I love to have some fun. Thank you much. Bye-bye.